So what's up guys, your boy 2, I'm back here with another video. Today we're back here with a showcase for the Ice Reaper Kurasame himself. I did manage to look back his LD, so luckily we will be able to do a showcase for it. This is what my Kurasame is looking like. Best in slot arts are definitely 108 C50. He wants damage, give him damage. I also have his high armor, which I think is actually fantastic, allowing your party to increase their cap as well as his. So yeah, I definitely think that's fantastic. We will talk about his kit, but before that, we talk about the orb. It just requires ice damage. It freezes. You freeze it using ice damage. However, you cannot tank this with someone like Bosch because it does dispel. And even if somehow you do survive it, they grant like a ridiculous HP regen to themselves. And they will open up a HP attack, so we have to be careful. So yeah, we are going to be taking Kurasame Realm Aftermath. We are taking Shiva some just for that extra ice damage. And I will explain Kurasame's kit when we get into the video. So I think for the... Then we'll take a Noctis friend. And yeah, I'll explain Kurasame's kit in just a sec. So Kurasame is a hybrid DPS support who likes to push the team's HP damage further beyond their means with his debuff Ice Prison, or Hero as it's called in global. So he's going first. I think I'm actually going to... So let's go through some of his skills. His first skill is called Ice Blade Renaissance. It's a 7-hit single target break HP attack that has 150% overflow and increases target's serial stacks by 1. And grants himself the Quiet Instructor. Quiet Instructor just raises party max barrier attack and grants himself sub ice enchant to help him push his own damage. Multi Bazaja MIS is a 6-hit AoE break HP attack that inflicts 2 stacks of the Hero debuff. And it has better break damage dealt when attack single target. His EX build is called Ice Reaper, which is a 6-hit AoE break HP attack delivered twice that moderately increases break damage dealt against a single target, and also inflicts 2 stacks of his debuff Hero. And grants himself Ice Pillar, which is pretty much just a follow-up attack, and grants himself cashback based on damage dealt. And Absolute Zero is an 8-hit AoE melee break HP attack which 100% splash damage and inflicts 5 stacks of Hero, and grants Warm Gaze Warm Gaze, which is just more party stats. So what does his debuff Hero actually do? First of all, it's an Ice Impair, which is already very good. It lowers the enemy's speed consistently by 20%, which again is really good. And the big thing, it increases HP damage taken based on the stacks. So at most, it's roughly 30% HP at 5 stacks. However, these stacks will reset once they hit 5 and the enemy takes their turn. So if you're at 5 stacks, the enemy's at 5 stacks and take their turn, it will reset back to 1. However, if they take their turn but they're not at 5 stacks, it will increase by 1. So it's really about pushing damage as quickly as you can. That's what Kurasame does with his kit. So let's open up with Ice Blade Renaissance. I think we're going to play this here. We're going to hopefully Realm Aftermath fine. Whew, just about. We're going to use Multi Bazaja MIS. And sketch. I'm going to HP plus. I'm going to use Optimus EX. We're going to use Sketch Plus. We're going to use HP Attack Plus. Which is fine. Realm jumps ahead. And we're going to actually Visage MAS here. We're going to Yin Yang. And Over Yang. I've got 6 elements. Now we're going to EX again. So now we're going to Ice Reaper. Now Kurasame's damage is going to increase drastically. Now we're going to HP Plus. Now we're going to Star Prison. As you can see, that armor is really helping, and it's helping push the damage further, which is what I really like. Now they are ground heavy, so now they take less HP damage, but Kurasame's debuff, we can mitigate that to a large extent. I'm going to Schlitz Order. And I think it's time to go absolute zero. And HP Plus. I'm going HP Plus again. I'm going to Star Prison. I'm going to Sketch Summon. Use the orb. I'm going to Blizzard Slash. Push damage even more. And I'm going to Ice Blade Renzon. We're going to activate. Then I'm going to HP Plus. An Ice Reaper. As you can see, our team is just able to push that much more damage forward, and luckily Ram gets her sketch. I'm gonna heal. We're going to actually sketch someone to freeze the orb. So we're going to Scar Prism. So I'm going to C65 here, push a bit more damage. I'm going to Ice Blade Renzon. I'm going to activate. So I'm going to sketch some plus here. I'm going to HP plus here. Okay, we still got hit. Okay, so they activate their weight. So I'm going to HP plus here. I'm going to HP plus. See, even though we're not doing much brave hits, we're still pushing so much damage forward because of the Ice Prison debuff. So I'm going to do this. We're going to Minion here. Then Kurasame can just freeze the orb. And I can activate here. Then we can just hit people here. That should get rid of the orb. And we do get rid of the orb. I'm going to hit this again. That's a bit nasty, not gonna lie, but luckily Afmath has her stuff up. HP plus again. And C65 here. HP plus. HP plus with Kurasame. As you can see, even though he only had 2 hits, we're still pushing off so much damage. So then Overyang. Then we're going to Inyang. And one important thing to note is that you can, again, as I said, you can stack this, so this can become even more disgusting. And Kurasame himself, obviously he's in synergy, but he isn't doing bad damage himself. It's actually decent enough. And obviously you can see Realm and Aftermath are getting the most of it because they're just taking so many turns. So we're going to Ice Reaper. So now we're going to activate again. So now the orb is back. And we're going to Star Prism. I'm going to Ice Blade Red Zone. Ooh, that's a lot of Brave gain. But we can't shave it down with Aftermath, or so we're going to freeze the orb again. So then Realm is just going to get more turns. And she's just taking full advantage of this Ice Prison debuff. So Aftermath's going to go Minion. See, we're just able to push off so much more damage because of how much he enables that team. So that's why I definitely think he's so good to pick up. The 6 elements. And HP plus. I'm going to activate. I'm going to multi-visage MIS. Yeah, I think we're actually going to HP plus here. That's kind of nasty. So I'm going to Star Prism here. So now it's time to use Absolute Zero and push even more damage further. So I'm going to use Absolute Zero. And now go into the summon. And push some more damage through. Like, the way he pushes your team's damage further is just so good. And pairing him with other HP damage up units, just like Sherlotta, just skyrockets your damage, guys. Honestly, I definitely do recommend, if you can, pick this guy up. He is just... He's actually... This is like my first time using him as well, because I actually haven't used him outside of co-ops, and Jesus, he's doing so much for the team. I'm going to sketch. That armor is really helping. So then we're going to Ice Reaper. So I'm going to activate again. I'm going to start pressing. So I'm going to actually cut this guy's down, help slightly more down. And his longevity is still actually very good, as you can. He hasn't taken up that much skills. So we're going to HP attack Minion. And I think they are doing an all attack. Yeah, that's going to be HP attack, so we actually need to push damage. Which we really don't want to take at this point. Okay, Afmo can get turn rate. I'm going to sketch plus here to get the turn rate. And then we're just going to push damage even more. And Kurasame can finish this off with one more field of absolute zero. Freeze that blade. Go absolute zero. And they're both dead. So that's the Kurasame showcase, guys. That was a lot of fun. He is so, like, that's my first time properly using him in lufenia. God, he pushes damage so much. So that's been the Kurasame showcase. I actually love this guy right now. He's actually just so good. Let me guys know how your polls went in the comments below. And spoiling by your YouTubes. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.